There is an old white house in Woodford County, between Lexington and Versailles. To get to it, you have to go out a long, narrow country road. Sometime during the 1950s, a rich man lived in the house by himself. He had a blue 1957 Chevy, and he liked driving at high speeds. It takes a lot of skill to drive that fast on the narrow, curved roads in Kentucky, especially with all the hills around. The man was so into it that he started doing time trials on himself, trying to get a faster time with each attempt. There is a blind spot on the road, a very sharp curve into a one-lane bridge. One day, the man came racing and skidding around the corner, right into a small school bus. Needless to say, the man and many of the kids were killed. His soul was given the ironic punishment of driving from the house to the bridge forever. The stipulation being that those are his boundaries. The reason was to serve as a constant reminder of his role in the death of those kids, making what used to be his pleasure spot a torment-filled reminder in his undeath. According to legend, his spirit can be summoned by driving to that old house and honking your horn 3 times. That will make the car appear and chase you, trying to crash into you. The only chance at escape at that point is to beat the skilled driver, who knows every hill, every twist, every turn of the road, back to the scene of the accident, since the ghost cannot cross the bridge. In Corona, California, there once was a road known by most locals as the Never-Ending Road. The road's true name was Lester Road. Now over 20 years later, the landscape of Corona has changed, and the Never-Ending Road is no more. However, years ago, Lester Road was an unlit road that people claimed became a never-ending road when driven at night. The people who made such a drive were never seen or heard from again. The legend became so well known that people even refused to drive Lester Road during the day. One night, like many teens my age, I drove up Lester Road, but only a short distance, and in my headlights, it did look like it went on forever. Frightened, I quickly turned around, because if I continued up the road, I thought I might never return again. Perpetuation of the legend convinced local law enforcement to investigate. Lester Road took a sharp left turn at its end, and there were no guardrails. Beyond the curve lay a canyon, and on the other side of that canyon was another road that lined up so well with Lester Road that when viewed from the correct angle, especially at night, the canyon vanished from sight, and that road seemed to continue on up and over the hill on the other side of the canyon. Upon investigation of the canyon, dozens of cars were found, fallen to their doom, with the decomposed bodies of the victims still strapped in their seats.